Hello and welcome back to another Hearthstone video. In this I'm going to look at the standard Paladin deck I've got at the moment. So this is a pretty good card that just came out, Stuart the Steward. So it works really well with promotion and basically constantly buffs the Silverhand recruits. So that's pretty useful. There's a few things to mention. Early game, especially playing against a deck that's going to play Quest in your turn 1. If you play that, it's very difficult. It already makes the whole game quite difficult for your opponent. And obviously the games are pretty fast at the moment. The other thing to mention is with Ram Commander, the 2/1/1 Rams that you get, ideally what you want to do is, obviously it's a quest deck, right? So it always has to be different cards. So you don't want to get caught out and play the 2/1/1s and it only trigger once. You want to get it either side of the sort of cut or whatever. This card is also very, very useful. Only needs infuse of 3. You can get lots of good cards. Like Avenge is really useful if you just get 2 1-cost minions out. That can snowball things quite well. This as well, obviously, different stages of the game. You know, if your minions are already getting buffed, like later game, you can have obviously a lot of powerful Silverhand recruits. And again, this is another card where you want to make sure for quest completion you try and get the Silverhand recruits that you play either side of the cut. And great. Oh, obviously this can be often it's quite useful defensively actually. If the opponent's got a very large minion. It reminds me a bit of, there was that 3/7, wasn't there, that set all the other minions to 3. A legendary card a few years ago. This is always good. This can potentially be 2 1-cost things. Sometimes you may want to obviously sometimes you take a bigger card though, so it's not necessarily not always going to take a low-cost card out of that. This probably a little bit later. It's more difficult. Even though a lot of decks are fast, if it's not that fast, it's probably not going to happen in the first few turns. And obviously this is to buff, and I feel like this has been buffed itself. I feel like it was a 2/4 and it only gave 1 attack and no taunt before. I may be wrong on that. That's what I thought it was, but this is actually pretty good to get taunt from your Silverhand recruits. Obviously they got the smothering starfish or whatever it is, then it's not great, but can be pretty useful that if you've got a bunch of these, especially with the obviously the double hero power that you get. So yeah, this is obviously good for blocking. Another quite good target for Great Hall in a sort of more offensive way, I guess. And yeah, I think that'll do for now. So thanks for watching.